London, January 1987. The temperature below zero, the time midnight. A soup run to feed the homeless, who sleep rough for want of a roof and a bed.
Yes, would you like a drink? Oh, yes, thank you. I tell you the truth, when I went home, I couldn't go to bed. I reached home 1 o'clock. And when I opened my door and look into my place and remember here, I couldn't go to bed.
The footage you have just watched documents a food run to feed the homeless in London in 1987. Towards the end of the footage, one volunteer gives her thoughts on the state of homelessness in the city. Let's see how this compares to a more contemporary example.
How are you? Hungry? Well, this is where we're getting some good breakfast. Superb job. Right, that's that. That's some cutlery. Let me get. We got some economy out. Well, that is exactly what I'm trying to do. Exactly what I'm trying to do. There's for business. What do you have? Do you work in a business? Do you want some fruit?
No, I'm homeless. I'm actually a homeless person.
Evidently, homelessness is a social issue which has plagued the streets of London for decades, and in recent years, the scale of the issue has augmented considerably. This graph shows the number of rough sleepers counted on a given night in each year. The purple line represents the number of individuals counted in England, whilst the blue line represents the number of individuals counted in London alone. In the 8 years from 2010 until 2018, the number of rough sleepers in London more than doubled. And as of 2023, the city has over 1,700 people sleeping rough each night.
We come here 3 times a week and we feed homeless people, not only homeless people but other people who've got difficulties in their life. So, if you look in the queue here, you'll have people with mental health issues, depression, gambling, drugs, alcohol, you name it, they're here.
Crisis is one charity which aims to tackle homelessness, and they have outlined a number of ways through which local media can be used as a means to achieve this goal. On their website, Crisis has a guide to campaign using local media. Methods to campaign against homelessness listed in this guide range from liking comments on local media posts to engaging with local media broadcasts, for example via phone-ins. Whilst at face value, engaging with community media seems to be a good way to engage with local social problems, it is not without criticism. For example, whilst engaging with local media can be a way for the wider community to engage with homelessness as a social issue, it often excludes homeless people themselves from campaigning, as they are unlikely to have access to local media outlets. G. Oliveira found that collaboration between academics and homeless people was a more amicable approach, as it uses the reputability of the academic to give a voice to the marginalised community, in this instance, that being homeless people. I personally see the use of local media as a relatively effective way of alleviating London's homelessness crisis, as it encourages people to campaign for the rights of homeless people in their local communities. That being said, it would be better if it were more accessible, as the voices of homeless people are vital to ensure this cause is successful.